So the other day while I was at work, I saw this tweet from Andrew Wilson, and it was interesting to me because the tweet is is from a lady by the name of Ashley St. Clair. It's a picture he took of a statement she was making, and it was interesting because the name Ashley St. Clair sounded very familiar to me, but I couldn't really exactly put my finger on like why was it so familiar? Why was it so recognizable to me? But I'm, I'm laughing because I've read this statement numerous times. I hate this statement. I'm sorry. So I'm going to read this statement. I'm going to read this statement out, okay? I'm going to read this statement out. This is the statement that I saw, okay? It goes some... it goes some... I'm sorry. I apologize. I'm sorry. Let me get to it. The statement from Miss St. Clair goes a little something like this. 5 months ago, I welcomed the new baby into the world. Elon Musk is the, is the father. I have to be professional. Okay, my bad. Let me take this from the top. I'm sorry. I'm gonna take it from the top. Okay. 5 months ago, I welcomed a new baby into the world. Elon Musk is the father. I have not previously disclosed this to protect our child's privacy and safety. Is that right? His privacy, okay. But, okay. But in recent days, it has become clear that tabloid media intends to do so, regardless of the harm it will cause. I intend to allow our child to grow up in a normal and safe environment. For that reason, I will ask the media honor our child's privacy and refrain from invasive reporting. Let's read that again. 5 months ago, I welcomed a new baby into this world. Elon Musk is the father. I have not previously disclosed this to protect our child's privacy and safety. But in recent days, it has become clear that tabloid media intends to do so, regardless of the harm it will cause. I intend to allow our child to grow up in a normal and safe environment. For that reason, I will ask that the media honors our child's privacy and refrain from invasive reporting. Now, Miss St. Clair is of one of two extremes. Miss St. Clair is either so extremely arrogant as to think that she can make that statement and sell us that bullshit and think that anybody was going to believe that that wasn't nothing but clout sharking. The arrogance required to make a statement like that is remarkable. It's almost world class. And, to be fair, maybe being the baby mom of one of the richest men in the world after being fake conservative probably would make you feel a little too big for your britches. It's either that or Miss St. Clair is one of the dumbest motherfuckers I've ever seen in my life. If you think that revealing that a 5-month-old baby is the love child, or at least the bastard child of Elon Musk, would ever protect it at any point in time from tabloid media by you making a statement asking to do so. I mean, you gotta be either really arrogant or you gotta be some special kind of stupid to think that you can say that this is the case. And then didn't she do an interview right after she made the statement? Okay. First of all, if we're gonna take this statement serious, if we're gonna believe that this isn't her clout sharking, nigga, it's a 5-month-old baby. You expect me to believe that this mother sucker has ops already? What's this nigga's name? Hope Michelson from the originals? The baby already has ops at 5 months? Nigga. Negress. You honorary negress. If you don't miss the fuck out of me with this turkey baloney neck ass bullshit, if you don't fucking miss me, Ashley St. Clair, that you want the media to respect the privacy of the 13th child of Monsieur Musk, miss me. I don't want to hear that bullshit. That's insanity. You know something that really bothers me? You know what really gets to me? I looked up Ashley St. Clair. You want to know something real funny? Not only is she supposed to be a conservative, it turns out she ends up being another conservative thought. There's lots of contradictory statements people are pulling out from Miss St. Clair. It's interesting because, like I said at the top of the video, she seemed vaguely familiar to me. There's this one interview that she did that lots of people were upset with about 7 months ago. I'll play a little clip here. You know what I'm saying?
Andrew Tate's not the problem, because if you take Andrew Tate away, you still have this massive group of young men who were clinging to that message on shows like the Whatever podcast. They're bringing them on for this humiliation porn. I think you're going to be really surprised at the number of men who do have options, who are choosing to have AI girlfriends or live in this digital world. I don't think people realize how historic it is. For him not only to spend $44 billion for free speech, but to have someone who goes and tells Disney and their mountains of money, fuck off.
What about maybe doing some commentary on it? Then, my time escaped me and I really didn't care. As time went on, at least, other people covered it and I just let it go. But it explains why Miss St. Clair was so familiar to me. But you know what really gets me? Turns out, this is what's crazy about Miss St. Clair. Let's set the stage so you guys understand this. St. Clair, Ashley St. Clair, is supposed to be a conservative thought leader, maybe, reporter, I don't know, conservative speaker. Turns out that not only is she already a single mother, but now she's joined the 2 baby daddy club. First of all, I'm just curious for all of the nigga haters out there. Why is it okay for a white woman to do? Oh, I know why it's okay for a white woman to have 2 baby daddies. Just because turns out she picked the baby daddy that is one of the richest men in the world. So it must be okay, I guess. As long as the baby daddy is extremely wealthy, whether he's actually invested in his child's life is irrelevant, eh? Whether it reflects character and virtue with your choices and actions is irrelevant. Because the man that, slang his dick had money, right? And money's the only thing that matters, even though that's not what conservatives proclaim is important. Just seems like that's actually what's important, Putting aside that nonsensical bullshit to the side, because Lord knows I hate that, let's kind of discuss that Hunter Avallone. Yes, that Hunter Avallone. 5 years ago had already cooked Ashley St. Clair. I knew I recognized her. Turns out before Hunter went to the dark side, he already cooked her up in a video of his own. He'd already displayed the fact that she was already a clout shark, just using conservative thoughts and conservative audiences in order to prop herself up.
Everybody, Hunter Avallone here, back with another video. And today, ladies and gentlemen, the tea is hot. Today, I am exposing an up-and-coming right-wing darling named Ashley St. Clair. This is also quite ironic because, well, she's the farthest thing from being a saint. Now, I am really not a big fan of infighting, and I'm all for supporting other rising conservatives. But I certainly do have an issue with hypocrites who exploit conservatism for their own personal gain. Ashley St. Clair is not a conservative. She is a social climber willing to exploit any means necessary in order to gain recognition. Today we are going to be taking a look at her controversial past, as well as some recent deleted footage revealing her hypocritical political stances. Today I will be exposing Ashley St. Clair, the right-wing fraud. Look, I'm hot, so everything I say is right! Ashley St. Clair seemingly came out of nowhere and almost instantly began gaining recognition on conservative Twitter. She tweets anti-SJW rhetoric, trolls liberals, sports her MAGA hat, and is now partnered with Turning Point USA. She posts photos of herself holding guns and strives to be the ultimate conservative female fantasy, amassing over 120,000 followers on Twitter. Despite coming out of nowhere and rising to prominence extremely fast, she's well connected with top conservative figures and is a regular at large conservative events, even appearing as a special guest at Turning Point USA's Women's Summit. Ashley St. Clair, she was known as Ashley Nicole, or more notoriously, SexLaptop. Archived tweets from the now suspended account show followers quote tweeting SexLaptop's admission to being Ashley Nicole in 2014, as well as photos of her associated with the account. Now please keep in mind what I'm about to tell you is alleged. These are only allegations, and I want to make that extremely clear. Ashley St. Clair allegedly used this account, SexLaptop, to sell nude photos of herself to gamers in order to gain clout and followers. When this account was active, Ashley was well under the age of 18, meaning she was allegedly selling underage explicit photos of herself. She began criticizing Donald Trump. Now, as a conservative myself, there's nothing inherently wrong with criticizing Trump. But she chose to criticize Trump and then later tweeted about Trump's accomplishments.
Why am I doing this?
Base. He hasn't done anything for his base either. He never sticks up for his base. Violent attacks all the time, censorship all the time. And it's like, why are people still sticking their neck out all the time? Yeah, but 100%. I love him for not being president. I think it doesn't do well for him being president. I don't think he's passed much good policy except for like the thing about free speech on campus. That was cool. But besides that, he really hasn't done anything. We haven't gotten hardly
But what is free speech on campus?
Ashley St. Clair is a fraud. She knows the role she needs to play in order to garner attention, and she's doing just that. She's only saying what you want to hear. She's essentially an actress.
It's fascinating, as much as it is painful that there is no escape to the vice of femininity in the modern age. The modern era of women is so far from acting virtuously, compassionately, with honor, and with some integrity. Not the older conservative women, they seem to be able to get on track for the most part. But these youngins, these ones my age, goodness gracious. How in heaven's name do you ever find yourself in bed, ass up for Elon Musk rat? I guess it was just for the money. I guess it's only because he had so much money. But you can't tell me that bro over here. You know what I'm saying? She didn't fall for a motherfucker over here because he was handsome as a devil. Elon Musk rat? Please, get out of here, man. It breaks me hot. It breaks me hot so much because these games that these women play is just so annoying. And not for a moment do I think that every woman operates. I just sort of put the lip service in here. That I don't think that every woman operates. I know every woman doesn't operate like this. But holy fuck me, what is with these conservative thoughts proclaiming and trying to be the face of conservatism and then doing the complete opposite of what they proclaim is espousing traditional family values? Aren't you guys supposed to be in the forefront and showing us ladies of virtue and character? Bloody friggin' hell, why do you guys act like you can just talk about submission or just talk about how much you like Donald Bloody Trump and then think that you get to be able to wear your Make America Great Again hat and now you are different than all of the liberal, all the different progressive, all the different feminist women? You're a single mother too now. I can't believe. Maybe I should be able to believe it. But goodness golly gee, man, I cannot believe. Alright, maybe I can't believe it, but I just can't believe that Ashley St. Clair is a fucking slut. She's a fucking slut. We need to bring that word back. Slut used to have bite. Slut used to strike fear into the hearts of females. We used to be able to call them a slut and they said, ah! 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 They were terrified to be labeled a bloody slut. They cowered in the name of being regaled as such a female, and now they bring children into this world. But it's okay, because their father has a lot of money. That child support check's gonna be really big. Oh yes, because we definitely believe that Ashley St. Clair is not going to try to get any child support from one of the richest men on the planet. No. She wants her child to live in a normal, safe environment. Definitely she doesn't want to figure out a co-parenting strategy where she'll be paid off. Was there already a tableau? Wasn't there already a report for being moved into a nice sunrise apartment by Elon Musk? Something or the other. Perhaps I've reported that wrong. Doesn't really matter. Point is, he's already financially facilitating her. Isn't it some old bullshit that a lot of women have lost their virtue to such an extent that they use their children as goddamn motherfucking meal tickets? You see, my friends, because that's what really concerns me here. Conservative drama aside, I'm not a conservative. I'm not fond of politics. I don't like right-wing, left-wing bullshit. I'm not fond of that. I call myself a political mercenary because the only thing I'm concerned with is what makes the most sense. What's the most reasonable action plan to go through? What is the most virtuous or honorable thing we can do at the time? That's my primary concern. So as far as the drama is concerned, I do find it annoying and disrespectful. But again, as I said before, Hunter Avallone, he cooked her up 5 years ago. Perhaps it's all the conservatives' fault for not listening to Mijor Hunter at the time. He cooked her up. But goddamn, man, is it painful to see another one of these single mothers coming up here, man, not thinking about how their children are going to be raised in an environment without their father. There's something that is so lacking and something so nasty and pernicious about the way that some of these women are operating. And this is not progressive feminist women. This is a conservative woman. Fake conservative woman, I guess, but at least on the front end, she proclaims to be a conservative, yet performs the same action as any one of these progressive sluts. If you're going to be performing the same action, getting bent over by a rich man, how are you talking shit about Kamala Harris? Yeah, we caught you. We caught you, Ashley St. Clair. We caught you. In real time. It's insane. As if we're supposed to believe that you just loved Elon Musk. The way that he talked so stiffly and impressive. He must have really wished you up, didn't he? You know he fucking didn't. Get the fuck out of here. And it's really saddening. I'm going to be honest with you. It is. It's truly saddening. People are not taking into consideration, at least the people that seem to have access to have sex or enter these relationships. It seems like it's evolutionarily advantageous to be a total fucking flippant dickhead and not care about the life that your children are going to have. I mean, you wouldn't be able to say this dumbass statement at all, my friend, without the recognition, or with zero recognition, that you did make your life's child harder. Not because of the dumbass tabloids, but because now you have a father that's too busy to invest in them, if he even cared to invest at all. Dumbass. Listen, all this silliness aside, I find it extremely annoying. I find it oh so very annoying that Ashley St. Clair is a slut. She's a fucking slut. And I just am so fucking annoyed at the fact that these sluts get to run around and just sow misery and chaos into their children's lives. You know, here's the thing that bothers me. It bothers me quite great. It truly does. Today it's Ashley St. Clair. Tomorrow it's Keisha. Tomorrow it's Devin. Tomorrow it's Brittany. Tomorrow it's Amanda. You know, it's Deja. We have these sluts. And this isn't just with conservative women, which it shouldn't be. It shouldn't be conservative women. They're the ones who proclaim that they act better, that they know better, that they care about traditional family values. It just stings a little bit more. But these little sluts, it's interesting to me that you have oh man, you know, I find this just so pathetically annoying and irritating. I truly, genuinely do. You ask me why. You know, I see people, and like, I know it's not all women. I know for a fact it's not all women. Believe me, I know. But here's the thing that bothers me greatly. I don't like high value men. I think they're a bunch of bitch ass niggas. I think any man that truly and genuinely believes that he's supposed to go around and have a bunch of sex and not take care of any of his kids is a bitch ass nigga. I think they are the lowest of bitch ass niggas. I don't think you can be any more of a bitch ass nigga, truly. I would imagine that everyone else should indeed look at all of these deadbeat dads and all of these bitch ass niggas who decide that just because they have money that they should be able to just go out and have sex with whoever they want. Granted, I understand that women make it easy for them, but with great power there must also come great responsibility. And all of those bitch-ass niggas seem to not give a single solitary fuck about the responsibility that comes with raising their children. If it were up to me, my friend, if I had but the infinity gauntlet in my hand, like that, I'd get rid of all those bitch-ass niggas. I would snap 3 fucking times just to make sure I wiped all of these niggas, not just from Earth, but from every fucking timeline that there ever was. If it were up to me, I wouldn't let these niggas go away in blissful dust and smoke. No, I would snap my finger and let these niggas erupt into flames and fucking burn down to ash if it were up to me. But you want to know something? It's not up to me who gets to be the father of a child now, is it? It's not my choice who gets to father one of these bastard children that has to grow up with his absence. It's not my choice. Whose choice is it, though? You know, we spend so much time trying to improve men. So much time trying to tell men that they need to be better fucking people. Evidently, it appears like they don't need to be better people. They just need to have enough fucking money to be a piece of shit. Is that right, Ashley St. Clair? I imagine it was definitely Elon's virtue. It was Elon's kindness. It was Elon's grace. His intelligence that got you ass up in his bed, wasn't it? Not at all the fact that he was one of the most powerful men in the world. No, not at all. You see, I hate these motherfuckers. I truly, genuinely don't like them. And once again, if it were up to me, they would never be able to insert their penis into any vagina. But guess what? It's not up to me. For as much as motherfuckers get upset with me, calling me a goddamn misogynist, calling me bitter, calling me stupid, calling me all the names in the fucking world they want to call me for saying this shit, who is it up to? Who gets to decide who's the fathers to the next generation? Who gets to decide that these dumb, bitch-ass, rich-ass, what other fucking adjectives can I use? High social status ass, bitch ass motherfuckers get to reproduce? It's not my choice, so whose choice is it? Who gets to choose? Who makes the choice to allow these men full of sin and vice to continue to make children into this world? Take a wild guess. Take a wild guess whose fault it is. And that's what's so insane to me. We want to complain. Listen, I don't like these niggas. I hate them. And I again wish that they never got to even be able to touch a woman, let alone fuck them, but it ain't my choice. So what I'm trying to figure out is, why do we spend so much time trying to make sure that men are better people when we have fucking sluts like Ashley St. Clair giving her fucking cheeks up to Elon fucking Musk? All this time we spend telling young men that they need to improve in some regard. But the individuals, like Ashley St. Clair, who proclaim that they're supposed to be better than all of the other progressive women out there, end up doing the same shit they do. How are you a single mother with 2 different baby daddies? You gotta take any bullshit you might believe about any woman in the ghetto, Ashley. Suck my fucking dick politely. I am so beyond tired of this clownery here, of the lives that we give to these children who didn't ask to be here, because that's what makes this shit a thing. Yeah, sure, this is some conservative drama news story shit. Fair enough, it is. But that child, that 13th child to this bitch ass nigga, he has to live a whole life. She has to live a whole life. Their entire life neglected. Well, I guess we can hope that it's not. We can hope. The baby's only 5 months old to the time I record this video. Maybe they won't be neglected. Maybe Elon will actually be able to invest and care and love his child and hold them and teach them wrong from right. Maybe. Or maybe, like he did with his other children, not so much. Be quite disrespectful for him to do that for a single mother of a bastard child, but he couldn't have done it to his first children. But evidently, taking care of your other children doesn't mean shit to the minds of a young lady. As long as you have money, right? As long as you have money, you can do whatever the fuck you want. As long as you have status, you can be whatever the fuck you want to be. Is that right? Is that what it is? All this time we spend telling men they gotta be better fucking people. Looks like the only better that they have to be is in their tax bracket. Ain't that some shit? You people call me a fucking misogynist, that I hate women. I don't hate women. Again, let me ask this. Who gets to choose the fathers of the next generation? It's not me, so who is it? Who the fuck is it? Who is it? Crazy work, man. Crazy, crazy work. So I'll leave you guys with this. In conclusion, today is Ashley St. Clair. Tomorrow, it could be Jacqueline. It could be Sabrina. It could be Sharkeisha. I don't know. It could be another woman having sex with an ain't shit nigga, getting impregnated by him for who knows what reason. And then we tell all those deadbeat dads that they need to be better people, while all of the good men who could have been great fathers get neglected. Oh, they're better. Oh, they're misogynist. Oh, they're weird. Oh, their personalities is so bad. All of those men that Ashley St. Clair could have been with finds herself ass up for Elon Musk. And then has the fucking nerve to come pretend she's not clout sharking. Mercy. Like I said, man, these children are real people. And we need to care about our society a lot more than just, one, propping up conservative thoughts because they just tell us what we want to fucking hear and they're pretty, number one. But number two, actually trying to figure out a way to have families and to have people be together and to have the individuals that have the actual power and choice and control of who gets to raise the next generation to do something a little bit more critical in their thinking than who has fucking money. I don't know. Maybe the other half of our fucking species at some goddamn point in fucking time needs to figure out that there's something a little bit more important about a man than the fact that he has social status and some money. With that being said, I actually hope you guys got something out of today's video, and if you did, man, go ahead and click the like button. Go ahead and click the subscribe button. Comment in the comment box below, and as always, you guys have yourselves a great day. I'll see you cool cats soon.